is time. The battle bus has launched. Game number 3 is underway. Who will join Landjock and Blind and become $25,000 richer with a victory royale here?
These early engagements, I guarantee you, we're going to see, what, round 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, of Aiden versus Nick Mercs and Tilted Towers. I almost wonder if one of them decides they don't want to face the other again. Maybe Nick Mercs. He's lost both thus far. And I'm going to guarantee you, though, the crowd here wants to see it again. I'd bet you anything in the world. Now, you have in the bottom right there our winner from last round, Cloud9's Blind, an excellent player. Very, very good awareness and ability to track opponents. And we're going to see where he drops versus everybody else flying through that little zone there. The low grav zones, man, those change things up. I feel like you kind of put yourself in an exposed position, but we're going to have a very early 1v1 Blind. Somebody lands up top. The blue SMG, an excellent early game weapon. And the shots coming out, taking it. Blind doesn't have the ability to build those, so he's got to rely on accuracy alone. He's got to go for a reload, and it seems like he lost track. It doesn't matter. Gets the shots and the fast reload.
Ooh. You see, he shakes his head like, that was not a fight I wanted to have. Nate Hill is just on the other side of the hill with a little tack shotgun and shield combo. So
look at the loadout.
Yeah, unless he's able to heal up real quick, Blind, I think it's going to be in a tough spot, as Nate Hill might just push this right away.
Could go for a hunting rifle shot up. Makes me wonder, Blind must not have realized that Nate was over there. There it is. Go for that hunting rifle. Oh, he doesn't get it. Very close shot, but Nate Hill comes away with that. I think
that's what we're talking about, right? He's so low. Nate Hill realizes that I just got a big shield. I'm at 150 health. I can just push this right away.
You know, we heard the engagement earlier, too,
sure.
So there's no reason not go in on that. Cryo, our coin toss winner from yesterday, can get shots off here. That gray AR. Quite a bit of materials for an early game. He's sitting on 13, 12 builds now as he's trying to wall off and rotate away. Looks like he's trying to get a different position. You don't want to repeat the same spot twice. You don't necessarily know if your player, unless you saw them rotate through their weapons, especially somebody like Sap. This is not the first time they fought each other here. Farico taking a shot, that hunting rifle. Literally, as I was going to say, you don't want to repeat the same spot twice because players might have a hunting rifle. Or look at Sap. He's got a semi-auto sniper. They can take a very quick shot if they know you're going to come up in the same spot. A crit can mean the difference between 89th right now and making it on maybe to the next circle.
This is Sap's fight. I mean, you have to think
top down
shotgun, an LMG. He had the top down for the moment.
Low build count, though. Only 5 layers you can put up, and players use those very quickly in 1v1s like this. He's peeking through. Look at him look through the angle on the top. Trying to track his opponent. The trap play potentially goes for it. His opponent backing out inside. There we go. Using those materials as layers. It's like an extra defense. It's almost like a shield. He's going
he heard a shield tack with those nades. Turns around. There's the quick shot on the Farico.
Good awareness from Saf, knowing his opponent is underneath 100.
He got it! I think there was a headshot. I don't know if he got the elim. We're checking out Aiden right now. We'll update you guys there on that last fight. Aiden now and Tilted getting pushed. Not sure who he's battling right now.
Landjack at the feet, our winner from game 1, gets elimination as well.
That was against Fly Crunch.
Crunch, who has been landing here consistently as well. It's time for a little top down. He's going to go for the shots. Whoa, lasers Crunch on the rotation out and gets his first elimination here in Tilted, but he's not done yet. You know there's more players inside.
So I believe Saf hit the headshot, but it wasn't enough to get the elim. That player was so healthy. Remember the semi-auto sniper. The only of the snipers that doesn't instantly drop the opponent. Yeah, Cryo got dropped HP. To like 10 health.
He hit that shot. Now he's got to rotate away.
It's not Aiden this time.
Who's been landing here consistently as well. Illchase, actually, I think this is the first time he's come to Tilted. He landed, I believe, Greasy or Salty last game.
There's 4 players nearby right here. Aiden's in new building. There's 2 right next to Nick. Oh, that grenade blows up the cover. Nick hears the big tags. We won't push it as of yet. You look at the elim feed, Poach with an elimination. Nick, the quick shots. There's 1 elim for Nick, still at full HP as the crowd gets behind him. Absolutely a fan favorite here in the Fortnite Summer Skirmish. As the Nick Mercs chant begins, Aiden and Nick Mercs are again in the same building. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for round 3. The first 2 games, Aiden eliminated Nick Mercs. Can Nick get vengeance here as Aiden's actually going to fall back?
This is Animal, one of our top performers, I believe, from day 2. He dropped a 10 bomb in a single game.
Sneaking on up, hunting his prey.
For it.
Says, I'm the animal here today, my friend. So he cuts him down, a quick burst.
Back to tilted Nick Merckx.
I mean, how do we not watch this?
You have to.
Yeah,
you have to.
This is fantastic.
Like, Static is still the third player in this engagement, and I believe they all know that they're in there. They're watching. They're looking to see who's going to make a move first, maybe catch somebody rotating or not watching out a window. Tilted is very, very, you're exposed. There are so many angles because all the different windows and the positions you can see through them. That's why we've seen Aiden peeking through windows of those builds on the outside, just trying to take shots and use the pillars in the middle as like a separator. It's natural cover. Morgoss. C4 from a third opponent there, gets the shots from above, almost gets the elimination, gets one. Ooh. As Flower from Rogue goes down, Morgoss pushing down, trying to get the double. He sees this player rotating around the outside. He had just been dealing HP damage. There it is. Takata goes down as well, gets 2 eliminations. One more means a point. Back in tilted Courage. Still a lot there. And the rotation out, it looks like.
Just ran it out. Wait, this was Nick Merckx. Low on HP, in a little bit of a fight. How does it end here? Ecstatic eliminating Nick. And you see, oh my God, the frustration there. We were saying Ecstatic was hiding in that build for so long. Nick Merckx with an early exit yet again.
It looks like the player that Poach took shots at that was to his southeast might have been a third player in there. He catches the edit there, takes ownership of the ceiling and gets Povesy as he's trying to back out.
Very patient from Povesy. You got to, sorry, from Poach there. Never went into Povesy's build.
A number of players still alive. Saf, Poach, and Ecstatic all
Jack might just died in the
2.
zone. Jack might just died in the zone. No. There's
Ranger
the quick elim.
Securing that elimination. We actually watched Ranger in his qualifiers do quite a bit of solid gatekeeping of the river.
Yep.
It's good to see him get an engagement here on the storm and still win as well. Look at the little hole he's trying to take shots through. Aiden might have to layer up the other side right now, but he's not going to. He's going to go for the shot and then block it off. Any sort of like, just take that single second, that millisecond almost, and get the shot. So you see Ecstatic, he knows the hole's still there. Knows Aiden's still underneath. Just kind of pacing his engagement. Just the right timing is going to be key here. Here it comes. Aiden low materials pushing in the shot on Ecstatic, and Aiden gets the elimination.
And that would have been for 3 elims if Ecstatic could have gotten it. Aiden's still so healthy in this fight. One player just above. The quick edit out. Looks like Aiden's lost the high ground for now. Jukes out that he's going to break down the structure. The opponent drops Aiden with the elim.
That's 3.
That is 3. And what's this? A chug jug!
Looks like at that point, Aiden started to build to defend. There might be another player pushing in. The FPS from CLG takes Tendons out just south of Salty Springs.
Not sure exactly who he's battling right here. Down to just 39 HP, though, how quickly it all ends. And now he's in the low gravity zone.
I believe that's Blue Tees in a 1v1 against right now. Blue Tees going around to the rotation. South side of the tree. Using the tree's cover. Misses the shot. He's got to defend right now. 6 HP.
I think he knows the end is near. Blue Tee hunting his opponent. He might just die to the zone.
He's got bandages, and it's not ticket for enough necessarily to beat it. If he popped the bandage early, you see it, yeah, FPS going for that bandage. Every little bit counts. And Blue Tee's saying, I'm waiting. I haven't seen you in the feed to the storm yet. The third player, somebody watching from a distance, taking shots. Nice gets Amon's in the feed.
Here's a look at your full scoreboard. A lot of players at the top still in this. As we say it, actually, Nice gets dropped. You see live right there. But Aiden's still at 3. His teammate in Ghost Saf still alive. Poach is at 2. Nate Hill is at 2. Some big names at the top of these scoreboards right now. Morgoss is everything you could ever ask for. You see, just on your screen alone, Bizzle, 72 hours, Chap. Here's replays at maxed HP. Here's an update on Aiden, where he stood up to this point. Oh my gosh.
Heavy shot from Snood there, taking advantage of the swap to the SMG to spray Aiden down. Still comes away with 3 eliminations, though. That's 3 points total on the day, so he's well ahead of many other players. And he does have half the games left today, Courage.
Absolutely.
Morgoss looking for his 5th to secure a 2nd point. Would put him at 4 total for the day. 2 behind our current leader, C9 Blind, who was eliminated very early this game. Don't forget, 94th place with a single elimination. Cryo and Nate Hill taking shots at each other. Nate knows he's got him on the outside. Just did damage, knows there's no shield left. That's why Nate's pushing. And the Porta-Port might actually catch Cryo off guard. He's looking for a rotation here, gets the shot, and Cryo goes down. And
those are the shots you just have to hit. He's got an opportunity to snap with that heavy shotgun.
The prize of a golden double barrel.
Oh, he gets everything. He gets the drum gun, the gold double barrel, legendary double barrel. Here's Cryo again against Nice. There's the cleanup there. That was his first elim of the game. Here's Tfue and Nate Hill, teammates on FaZe Clan. Might be a fight coming here soon between the two of them.
Wait and see here. He's got a hunting rifle, double barrel. This is actually a pretty common setup for a player like him. I would almost drop the hunting, and if you got a scope AR, we've seen it in his hands so many times in previous summer skirmishes. You can hear the fight underneath him, the shield. He knows the player just got eliminated. It might be time to go for a push here.
Yep. Tfue just trying to spot. He's got multiple frag grenades to use. Banking them. Unfortunately for him, does drop down on top of that structure, which, yeah, that was definitely not his plan. You have to think the end must be near. Whoa!
A look of disappointment.
Doing his best impression of Tim the Tatman there as he falls.
That is even just a single point that can mean the difference between 21st through 100th for 5K and pushing into the larger prize pools. Plus, knowing the victory royale is $25,000. That buffer is insane. Saf with 5 elims, already 2 points, and the Rockets are going to come in and kind of chase him out of the structure he's built up, but he's going to layer back up. You see even putting floors and ramps down to reinforce anything he's sitting in. That heavy sniper, I'd love to see just an edit, like a window edit, a quick peek and a body shot on somebody for an elim from Saf here. He's got the accuracy to do it. The zone's starting to push the remaining players in. Saf, the only one with 5 eliminations right now in this game. Snood sitting on 3 in a very close combat fight. He's taking, like we've seen this a bunch of times, every opportunity for these players, every second.
He has 18 explodes to use right now. 95 health in total, just staying alive, waiting on out.
Now might be the time to use those. Go for any knockdown you can get right now. Especially the higher up structures, stuff that might be connected to only 1 or 2 things outside of the storm.
Oh,
look at the window shot.
Right into the window. Will it inflict any damage? No, I think there was a quick edit by the player inside that 1x1. Saf, 5 elims, top 25 right now. He has the heavy sniper as well. Here's a look from the top down. Sam all the way up top. Saf using another bounce pad to try to move towards this next zone. This time he gets clipped.
Half of the players are going to go down, most likely during this rotation. And here we go, people flying through the air. Nate Hill getting laser, landing outside the zone, ticking, and that's going to be all she wrote for Nate. Too far into the storm, and takes, literally all it took was 2 ticks.
Yep.
All it took was 2 ticks.
Rip to go, someone going to the high ground. I think Rex just got eliminated by a trap. You see Chap still with under 20 HP. Tempo with 2 elims. This could be the difference between 2 points and 0 right now. If he can make it to the top 10 or find the next elimination. Sam has not left this high ground at all. Only 1 rocket to his name. He's got to use this wisely. 13 players still left. Who will secure the victory royale and $25,000? Tempo's got nothing left right now. He's just hoping, Lupo, that he can make it in the top 10. A switch on over now to Ghost Fizzle. He's got 1 elim, but a ton of healing in his inventory. 10 minis and a slurp, and still a lot of materials left.
In the feed, you saw Poach get his 4th elimination. This is a player that thrives in these very close combat 100%. Engagements. He knows his way around these little buildings. You see all the way down the bottom. This is a position we've seen him in a ton of times. Gets tapped a little bit in there, but he has an opportunity to capitalize on this. Morgoth secures his 5th elimination. That's 2 points. Chad making a move, super low HP, and goes down on the move right there. That rotation is going to be tough. Everybody's moving simultaneously. 5 players left, Courage.
72 hours, eliminates base soldier. Geomach dies to the storm. Poach is out of materials. He can no longer build. He's hoping people have to drop on down. Morgoth now at 6 elims, 1 away from earning the 7th, which would be another point for him. You see he's on a low level near Poach. Poach will wind up trapping all these levels as people try to drop down towards him. 10 seconds until the zone begins to close. He's got bandages to work with, but it's going to come down to a heal up, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. Who will make it out on top? Poach trying to take matters into his own hands. The storm slowly closing. 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. The fight's just a layer above Poach. He cannot even build up that 72 hours. His teammate getting dropped. Morgoth trades the elim. That's his 7th. Morgoth has a med kit. Sam has nothing to heal with. They've made it to the top 3. Morgoth has a chance to have a 6-point game himself to match that of Blind. Who will out out heal the most. Morgos with another med kit. Sam dropping on down, trying to spray. Morgos in the 1v1. Will he get the perfect game? He does.
Placing the ramp and takes a shot as soon as he can.
And this was him hoping to out heal. This is where you just kind of cross your fingers. You see everyone in the background watching his perspective. Look at all those faces.
A tactic we've seen from some players. So these heal offs at the end might seem like you're just spam clicking to see what you can get off. And
there you go. The man right there at the top, tying the Elimza blind, but he's got 2 more points. Nate Hill, frustrating into that last game, but he's still in third. Sap and Aiden, both top 8. Still Poach with that performance, moves into the top 8 there as well. And Liquid Champ.
They know we're going to perform well. They put on basically a clinic on how to perform in competitive games, and all these teams got to be feeling good about the placement right now.
Now remember, 21st through 100th all get $5,000. It's the top 20 who then have those incremental, is that a word? Incremental?
It is.